Hey everybody, Speed Jones here. If I sound a little hoarse today, that's because of a really hard night drinking last night. I think I tied one on, maybe a little too heavy, but whatever. The sun's out today, which is kind of a unique thing here in the Bay Area recently. We've been deluged with rain for the last couple months, which isn't like us at all. And so, haven't done a lot of riding, haven't been able to do as many videos as I like, and the riding that I have done has just made the bike really sort of filthy. So today I'm going to clean the bike up, and then after I get done cleaning it up, I'm going to show you guys how I specifically clean my chain. Now, recently I did the 520 chain conversion on my bike here. Back here you can see that I installed the Superlight Steel 520 42 tooth rear sprocket. That's the sprocket here. And I also installed the feeder licked all aluminum sprocket carrier with titanium bolts on it. And that feeder licked is a really lightweight unit. So between the feeder licked sprocket carrier and the sprocket itself, I think I saved almost 2 pounds there in terms of total weight. And then I installed the DID ZVMX X-ring chain, and in gold, of course, because we all love the bling. And you can't see it, but up here I also installed the Driven Racing 15 tooth 520 front sprocket. So anyway, you can kind of see that the bike is pretty dirty here. I'm going to get around to cleaning it here, and then we'll come back in a little bit and we'll show you how I clean my chain. Alright everybody, we are back. I have cleaned up sort of the rear end of the bike here, getting ready for the chain cleaning. And I think I said the wrong chain name when I originally quoted this. It's the DID ZVMX. I might have said the letters differently when I said it first. But anyway, I'll have the chain and the sprocket carrier all in the description here if any of you guys are interested in doing the 520 chain mod. Okay, to clean our chain, we're going to need a couple things. First of all, tried and true can of WD-40. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy about using WD-40 to clean your chain. People think it hurts the O-rings, X-rings, whatever you've got, so on and so forth. I've used WD-40 for years and never had a problem with it, so I don't want to, get into that argument here at all. If you don't believe in it, that's up to you, and you can use what you want. But I use the WD-40 for the cleaning, and then I use the PJ1 Blue Label for all of my lubing needs, and I also use one of these little chain cleaning brushes. But when I start the process, basically I just take a rag. You're going to need also to have some rags here. I put a rag down here by the headers, so when I spray the WD-40 it doesn't get on the headers. That stuff stinks like crazy when it starts to burn off the headers, so you may want to do something like that with the cardboard. I put down this bucket obviously to catch most of the liquid, and I've got another towel here just so I don't make a mess everywhere as I'm cleaning. But the first thing I generally do with the chain is make sure the bike is in neutral so you can rotate the rear wheel. Obviously I've got it up on a swing arm stand here. But the first thing I do is just wipe the chain down as I rotate it around here. Just try to get kind of the initial gunk off it here with a damp rag. And by the way, if anybody's interested in a video on how I clean my bike, I mainly use Simple Green, kind of douche the whole thing with Simple Green, and then come through with a paintbrush, scrub brush, towel, and wipe things down after that. So if anybody's interested in a video like that, let me know in the comments. I'll do a cleaning my bike video at some point in the future if you guys want. So anyway, you can see there's just a ton of kind of crap on here. I did clean it a little bit. I think I got a little bit of the Simple Green on it and stuff when I was doing the earlier cleaning, so it's not quite as bad as it was. And it is a brand new chain. This thing just got put on about, I don't know, 100 miles ago or so. Like I said, I haven't been able to do much riding. So now I'm going to go through and take and WD-40 this thing all the way. Okay. And now we'll come through here and keep the brush on. I highly recommend you don't start the motorcycle and do this brush thing. I know some people have done that in the past and think that's danger. You get yourself your hands caught in a sprocket or something. It'd be a really bad day for you. So I don't do that. I just like to come in here with WD-40, clean it real good. There's my master link. come through on the bottom. Make sure we get on the bottom too. Okay. I'll come through and give another douching of WD-40. Hey, one thing I want to point out here, when I put my 520 chain conversion on, I also extended the wheelbase back quite a bit. I think I went back about an inch in total. I'm a big guy, I'm about 6'2" and maybe 230 all suited up. So this made the bike a lot more stable, especially going through kind of high-speed sweeper corners. And you know, the tendency to wheelie coming out of corners went down quite a bit as well. So I don't know if you guys are wondering about handling on your bike, it might be something for you to think about doing. I also like to come back here and get the chain cleaned on the sprocket. Makes it a little bit more stable. I can dig in a little bit more with the brush and get all the filth out of there. So I go through this process a couple times with the WD-40. And I'll go through kind of another rinse process with the WD-40 too in a minute here. This gets everything on the outside of the chain. And then this part here, we'll get everything on the inside of the chain. All right. And now let's give it another WD-40 douching. Oh, wrong can. That was the lube. Let's give it another WD-40 douching here. Okay, now I'll take a clean rag, come over and wipe all the WD-40 off of it. I was kitchen towel there. Now she's starting to look good. Now you can kind of see all the crap that's coming off there too. Get an idea how dirty that thing was. And the gold bling is coming back. Okay, we're just about wrapped up here. Got everything cleaned up, and now I'm just going to go through and re-lube it. And there you go. That's how you clean and lube a motorcycle chain on your Aprilia Tuono 1100 Factory. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. And if you like the video, please give me a like and maybe subscribe. I'm going to be doing some other videos. If you want to see a video on cleaning the bike or doing an oil change or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys. See you later.